Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Skin School. I was just thinking, how many skin schools did we do the last 5 months or even longer, maybe 6 months? And it's been quite a while, and I really enjoy doing it. And I get so much feedback from you guys. And thank you for always coming back to Skin School. And we have so many interesting guests, and today I'm very excited to introduce you, and you probably all know him, Colton Haynes, who's a really dear friend, and I'm very excited to have him at Skin School today. Welcome, Colton.
Hey.
Are you there? Hey.
Yeah. How are you?
Good. How is LA? How is my second home away from home?
You know what? It's still sunny. It's not as hot as it's been for the last week. Yeah, and it's just kind of beautiful. But yeah, I'm definitely ready to, get out and get away from my cat. So
Well, it looks like you're taking the most amazing care of your skin. You're glowing. Wow.
I am trying. I definitely just put this right in front of the best light, my natural light. Yeah, but I've been getting some sun and trying my best to, to honor you and to, keep my skin looking good. But I definitely used the moisturizer this morning.
Very good, very good. As men always, they try to get away with a little, and that's also okay. And I always feel like when men start to use my products, they kind of become obsessed and addicted, and best example was always my husband, because he's just like tried a little, and then now he has like this big routine. Most times he using more products than me. So.
Oh, yeah. Well, the mask is I'd say definitely the moisturizer and the mask. I never used to do like masks at all. And then my friend and I, we get together and watch the show every week. And now every week we use your mask while we're watching the shows.
I love it. Take a picture. I want to see that. It's awesome. That's awesome. So what do you do in the sun? Do you go to the beach, or you play sports?
So I play a lot of tennis. I play a lot of beach volleyball. I haven't really been doing a lot of the volleyball, obviously since March.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, I've definitely been trying my best to, because obviously the gyms are closed. So I've been trying my best to just eat a cleaner diet, because we're starting back in work soon. So I'm trying to not constantly eat bags and bags of peanut butter M&Ms and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I'm definitely doing my best to keep stretching and doing that, but nothing too crazy besides just drinking a lot of green juice.
It's so typical. I mean, I work with a lot of actors and actresses, and they all have the same thing. They eat like crazy, fast food stuff, during a time that don't work. And then, not everyone obviously, but, and then, before starting to go back to work, it's like, okay, the trainer comes, we juice, we detox, we do all these things.
I'm from Kansas, so like which I always call the fast food capital of the world. So I definitely, when I moved to LA, it was like time to clean up the diet if I wanted to work. And yeah, so definitely I had to do that, which I still like. Ranch dressing is my favorite thing in the world. I would put ranch on anything. So I had to clean it up for a while. That way I can maintain, something before I go back to work.
So when you do that, you obviously have these phases where you have like a pretty unhealthy diet, and then phases where you have a healthy diet. Do you feel a difference in your well-being and health and,
Definitely.
energy?
Oh, the energy that's the thing for me. And so I quit drinking coffee. And so that was definitely an issue for a while. But then once I stopped eating, I don't know. I mean, there was a point where the beginning of quarantine, where I was eating pizza every day. I was like, I'll have a month or something and then go back to work. And obviously it's been close to 6 months now. So I, the last couple months I definitely had to clean it up, but now I found a schedule and I found that my energy somehow without the coffee. So I think it's the
Oh,
green. It's this.
it's a green juice. You know that, oh, creation, I love this store. When you drink juices, it's basically vegetable, in a juice, and that you should drink juices like you should sip it or even spoon it. You should drink it very, very slowly, because otherwise your body cannot digest it, and it needs to have same digestion like real food you take.
You know that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
So
like eating it, and I'm like,
yes, I know. It's not. It shouldn't be like, oh, I'm thirsty, I have a green juice. So if you have a green juice, really take your time, and if possible spoon it, or you do like one sip after the next, because otherwise your system is overwhelmed.
yeah.
So it needs some time to get digestive enzymes going. Therefore it's better to really go slowly on the juices.
What do you think that is some of the best kind of vegetables for skin? Is there a specific?
What's really great is cucumber. What's really great is strawberry. So what I always think is the really great skin smoothie or juices, like, I mix cucumber with strawberries, and then if you have purslane, add purslane to it, and then some crushed ice and a little apple juice. Or what's even better, if you do strawberries, cucumber, a date, and some BioK. That's amazing, actually.
I'm about to start trying your supplements, the ones I haven't actually.
Oh, they're really good, actually. That's where I really transported all the science from the skincare to be available for every cell in our bodies, because the science in my skincare is so amazing. Which one do you take?
So I'm gonna take, actually starting today, I have the repair food, and then I have skin food. So with these, when should people take them? Is it once a day? Is it in the morning, at night?
So the skin food was my first one. The skin food, like the skincare line, follows the philosophy of anti-inflammation, hydration from the inside, and telomerase activation. So telomerase activation is the most proven anti-aging theory, because it helps cells to go through all their steps of cell divisions and keeps the cells from dying. Yeah, so telomerase activation is really number one. It's in our purslane. Our purslane is a telomerase activator, but also astragalus, which is in the skin food. It's a mushroom from China where you can only take a really tiny part of it, and it's super telomerase activating. And there's a Harvard study which says, and they tried it on mice, that telomerase is the only ingredient which not only stops the aging process, but also reverses it. So take that skin food. And then...
because we're not getting any younger.
Yeah. So take 2 a day of the skin food and 2 a day of the repair food. And the repair food is extra anti-inflammatory. And it's all done with herbs. There's rosemary, thyme, sage, beautiful herbs, which are extra anti-inflammatory. And the repair food is, for example, also great when you do a lot of sports and you have muscle pain and joint problems. If you have like skin problems, like breakouts and acne, the repair food has zinc, which helps also our skin tremendously, besides being anti-inflammatory. So these are really 2 amazing supplements.
Oh, I'm going to start.
You also, if people cannot take supplements so well, you can also open the capsule and pour the stuff in a smoothie, if you prefer to drink it in a smoothie. I sometimes do that. Doesn't make the smoothie necessarily better, but it's easy. It's easier to take. So, did you ever have problems with your skin at all when you were younger, as teenager?
So definitely whenever I was, whenever, you know, very kind of around the time I was going through puberty, I always get random, I still get them. I'll get this kind of breakouts in the exact same spots, which is so, it's so weird. I didn't know that that was a thing. So I'll get them like kind of around either like an ingrown hair around kind of my lip area.
Yeah. Yeah.
I always get one kind of here, and then I get some in my scalp, which at first I thought they were ingrown hairs. I get the same one kind of right here.
Yeah.
So, but I get a lot of, it used to be kind of bad when I was 13, but yeah, I definitely haven't had to struggle with it too much, but when I do, it's always like in the worst time, which is so funny. It's always like, okay, you know, you have this big thing, so now you're gonna have 3 massive pimples like in the
So it's a little stress related maybe with you.
And I'm a picker, so I pick.
Yes.
I mean,
okay, let's talk about that, because that's something we need to really address here. First of all, do you think your breakouts were related to your shaving?
You know, I definitely, I think so. It could be, because I would have kind of an issue sometimes because I would shave dry. And
yeah. Oh God.
So I would do that on top of, I used to, you're gonna get a kick out of it. I used to put chapstick on my face instead of like a highlight. And so I would have chapstick all along the area where I would break out. And then I would, so I would just put things on my face that you were not supposed to put on your face, thus causing breakouts. So
yeah, obviously. So with actually with shaving, you know, and I know this also from my husband, and he used to have ingrown hair all the time. And you know, when he started using the Hyaluronic Serum after shaving and our moisturizer, it totally stopped. He never has ingrown hair anymore. And this is one thing, you know, there lots of aftershave as for a guy, you know, you use the aftershave, and lots of aftershaves have alcohol in it, and you know, it's just disrupting your skin barrier function. It can cause breakouts and irritation and sensitivity. So it's better to give a proper hydration and keep your skin smooth and moisturized, so that you know the hair doesn't go back in and grows inside. Also, there's this this razor with the three razors, like I don't know, it's like Gillette Marterai or something, I don't know how it's called. So, and they apparently also make the hair so short that it grows right back into, so it's better to use the simpler one. That's
use use the hyaluronic serum after.
yes.
Okay. That's good to know, because I wasn't sure, because I've been hearing, I have friends who've been using, I mean, your products for a long time, mutual friends that we have. And even before you and I had met, I definitely was, I mean, everyone's talking about your products. And then now that I get to use them, I was like freaking out. I was like, no way. It really is kind of, you know, and I'm not just blowing smoke, but it really, the products, they make you, it's a different glow. It's something that's like, I don't know. It's like if you put the moisturizer on, it looks like you have moisture in your face all day, which never, I don't know what you did. It works.
And you know what? It's really interesting that you say that, because there are different expressions out there. You know, there is like shine, or your skin is shiny, and I don't know, the different expression. And you know, it doesn't, you know, I don't want to have shiny skin. I think that's the worst, to have shiny skin. I just want to have like a natural, healthy, dewy, glowy looking skin. And you know, the Sturm glow, and I think we were like the first ones who ever used the word glow. It came from our pop-up spas when we did it for the Oscars, and we were inviting like actors and actresses to come in for a facial, and they would come in for the facial. We did the whole thing, and then they came out of the room, and we're like, oh my God, your skin. So we were all going crazy over their skin. And then, oh my God, you're glowing, you're glowing, you're glowing. That's how the Sturm glow got created, you know? And it's exactly what you said. It's, you get this glow. And even if you use the products once, you get it. You just get it, the right hydration, the right, you know, it's just, I just cracked this code of making skin, I don't know what, glowy.
It's just not, you're totally right. It's not a, it's this thing, and people have been commenting about it, and a lot of my friends, my chapstick thing, they're like, why are you putting chapstick all over your, I'm like, it's not chapstick. I've been using a new product. So I've finally gotten rid of my Kansas ways. So.
No, I love it. You know, I never use makeup, and I have to tell the truth to everyone now. I really wasn't ready for skin school 8 minutes before skin school. I had to jump under the shower and take a shower and throw my products on. And that's basically it. You know, I just put my products on, and it should be as simple as this, you know, and if you then feel like you want to do a little makeup or blush or whatever, you do it. But you know, normally, you know, if you just have your skin really taken care of, you don't need to hide imperfections and stuff. It's just, you know, your skin just radiates, you know, by itself.
I have what do you think is the best, I mean, you obviously know the answer to this question. What is the best product to use for under eye dark circles? I cover them up with a little bit of makeup.
Yeah.
It's obviously genetic, and it has to do with my bone structure. But is there, you know, a lot of my siblings are always asking what is the best for dark circles? Like what is, yeah.
Okay, I have to ask you a question. First of all, I feel like you, number one, you react to stress. So I think when you're stressed, you get anxiety, your cortisol is rising, you have a lack of sleep, you get little breakouts, etc., etc. And how's your sleep habits? Do you sleep like 7-8 hours a night?
I do. And this obviously, since we've been quarantined, my schedule, I used to be in bed by 8:30, up by 5:30 or 6. Now I'm up until 3, and then up at, you know, 10 or 11, which I have to resort back to my old schedule soon. But yeah, the pattern's off, but I do get a lot of sleep.
Good.
When I'm working, all bets are off.
A different story, but you know that, you know, it's part of an anti-inflammatory lifestyle to get enough sleep, because often, you know, if you don't get good night's sleep, people see it on your skin, you know, oh, you didn't sleep well. Or if you have a good sleep pattern, good sleep hygiene, people say, oh, you look so rested, etc. So you can see it on your skin. Well, so if you have dark circles, and that can be genetics, that can be, you know, it even can come from your diet, but I feel like you have like a little hollowness under the eyes. You have a few possibilities. Number one, you use, you know, every serum you use, you should be using it around your eyes anyway. So if it's the Hyaluronic Serum or the night serum or any serum you use under around your eyes, and then you add the eye cream. And the eye cream has ingredients to help with dark circles, fine lines, and puffiness. So that should help because it's also cooling, you know, and it has ingredients like yeast, for example, who helps with those problems. But you know, what I really like to use, especially with dark circles, is the Brightening Serum. Try the Brightening Serum under your eyes, because that has some brightening effect, but also has, you know, a little pigmentation in it, which gives like this reflection under your eye, because often it's just the hollowness which gives the shadow on your eyes. And also a good method to help with that, it's just adding a little filler under your eyes, you know, to lift the skin up. Yeah.
And definitely, I quit drinking years ago, and that changed everything. Like I mean, it brought back kind of the life in my face, and also just, I didn't look so tired all the time. So that's the only tip I know.
So, but yeah, so try the Brightening Serum, and definitely, you know, if it really bothers you, you know what I use actually, if I, you know, I should do that probably, but instead of makeup, I use the spot treatment under my eyes sometimes, you know.
The tinted
yeah, the tinted spot treatment. Yeah.
I learned about that earlier with your
Yeah, I love that. And people say, oh, doesn't this dry out your skin? And I want to give you guys one advice. You know, you shouldn't ever use skincare products which dry out your skin, even not if you have breakouts and acne. You know, the ingredients you should use, they should be always hydrating, anti-aging. They should help to get your sebum production under control and heal up your spots and breakouts. So the spot treatment is not drying out your skin. So if you do your eye routine, your serum and your eye cream, etc., and then you put a little spot treatment underneath, it won't do anything to your hydration level. It's basically tea tree oil and zinc. It's nice. It's a really good product. And you know, I rather use that than any makeup where I really have no idea what's in there.
Sure. Yeah, your skin is I definitely. I'm a fan of the makeup when I need to have it,
Yes.
but you know.
Yeah, no, I mean, we look great with makeup. I just don't like to use it. You know, I just don't, and I don't have the time. You know, I have 8 minutes, including shower. So,
Yeah.
so what's your anti-inflammatory moment? What do you do to relax and wind down and have a moment?
I meditate, which, you know, sounds like the cliche thing. But I used to make fun of all my friends and be like, "Ooh, you're meditating now? Oh, like, you know, what are you going on a yoga retreat?" Uh, I went on a retreat and now I meditate. So that definitely calms me down. I tried yoga for a bit. I can't even barely touch my knees. I'm the least flexible person in the world, and stretching makes me mad. So I tried that, it didn't work. But I've been doing a lot of meditation. I love. I mean, obviously with self-care, we can't. I used to get a lot of. I used to try to get massage, but now we can't. You know, obviously do that.
Yeah.
And I've been taking a lot of baths, which I never thought I was a bath person, but man, I cannot get enough. I will light 100 candles, and then you would think it's like a
That's so nice.
Yeah, it's definitely. It looks like it could be a romantic night, but it's only me. So
it's for yourself. It's great. So you can relax there.
yeah, and I'll just put on I'll put on music and just hang out. But I mean, it's relaxing to me. And also, you know, not having the best sleep schedule nowadays, it definitely kind of gears me up to get some sleep. But and then I've been trying to I mean, I guess it's not really self-care, but trying to get my new house in order has been at first it was stressful, and now it's kind of calming. So that's been something else I've been kind of trying to do for the last couple months, which I think I might be failing at it, but it's
probably not.
It's
I want to come and see it when I'm back.
For sure.
By the way, in your bathtub, I want to send you some bathing milk from our kids line. It's really great to put this in your bathtub.
I didn't know you had it.
Yeah, I did a line for my 6-year. She's now 6, but when she was a baby, I needed product for her. So I created products for her, and then she up till today, that's what she's using. She's really good about it, and her skin is amazing. And I put the bathing milk in her bathtub. You also can use like whole milk. Put whole milk in your bathtub. It's so good.
I have not been. I think I've just been using like body wash, like pouring it in the water.
No bubbles. No bubbles. Milk. No. We will send it to you. We will send it to you. I want you to try it. It's really, really good. So what's your morning and your night routine? We want to know from someone who takes care of its skin.
Well, when I wake up, I drink a glass of water when I wake up. So I think that's really healthy and really good, at least for me. I used to drink coffee. I don't drink coffee anymore. So I will either drink, I have this kind of tea supplement that I'll drink a little of, or and then kind of what I've been doing lately is, I mean, I'll turn the news on and all of a sudden it's the afternoon. So I'm trying to limit my sitting down and trying to be more productive. When I wake up, I will go in and I guess kind of wash my face. I'm not the best at it, but I definitely do put water on my face. And then whenever I have to kind of get around to starting to do things, that's when I'll go into the routine. So that's when I'll shave, and then I'll use your moisturizer, and then yeah, that's when I start. But it kind of depends on if I have something to do that day. So.
But look, that's so good. I mean, you have your routine, and you know, that's what I want to also tell everyone. It's not necessary to have like 10,000 products you need to use. If you have a great moisturizer, you know, and maybe a cleanser in your shower, that's already great, you know. But you know, you're taking care of your skin. You can build this out and use more. But you know, if you have a great moisturizer, this is really amazing. Pepper. Is the iPad in here? No. Pepper's looking for her iPad.
Now it's funny, your little one came, and then now my cat is I can't pick him up because he's very vicious. But yeah, he's probably gonna try to come into frame.
You know, my friend here, she has a cat which is like this big. Do you know this cat? Charlie, how are these cats called? Mm-hmm. They're huge. They become so big.
I think it's called a Mancoon. They're very...
Yes, that's the cat.
Yeah, they are stunning cats. So
Beautiful.
I had one growing up, and then I wanted to get a second cat after I got Timmy, but he's too vicious. Like, even to get his... to take him to the vet to get his claws clipped, they have to put him to sleep.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That's so funny. So you should have calming serum in your house pharmacy to put on when the cat is scratching you. Just put the calming serum because it heals up every scratch and everything.
That's been something. I have scratches all over from the...
Yeah, calming serum.
Yeah. The one thing that I do that I started using a couple weeks ago whenever I got some of it was that scalp. It's the scalp. Is it Scalp Moisturizer?
Yeah, the Scalp Serum. The Scalp Serum is so good.
I've always had horrible things. Like, it is something I've never been able to kind of get rid of. I've used all the different Head and Shoulders things, all the stuff. And I keep my hair it's very to the skin. And so, I mean, it's been making such a difference because now, yeah, I mean, I've really noticed after using that, and that's been something that I've always kind of struggled with. So,
I'm so glad you're saying that. I love the Scalp Serum so much. It's extra amazing hydrating. We get such amazing feedback. Like you're saying, it helps with the dryness of the skin, with dandruff, with hair quality. It's fantastic.
I'm using it every day, and it's like my go-to, that and the moisturizer, but definitely that product is amazing. So it's definitely...
By the way, for the ones who you have a beard, I have so many people who use it in their beard.
Oh, for like a beard oil. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't, unfortunately. I can grow a beard, but it just looks like maybe I haven't showered in a couple days. So I try to, yeah, I try to keep it shaved. Yeah.
No, you have such a great chin.
Nice.
It's good. You don't need a beard.
Native American.
You look perfect. Colton, I think you need to maybe say something to everyone, and how can we stay motivated, and you know, how do you keep your spirits up with what's going on, and you know, what do you think is the best to do?
With, you know, obviously something that I've really cherished during this time of all this downtime has been, like, I mean, leaning on a really solid group of friends, constantly being on Zoom with family, things like that. But it's also a really great time, at least for me, to really look at a lot of the bad habits I've had, and focus on, and now that we have the time, actually focusing on yourself and looking at what you can do to improve your life. whether it be, skincare or self-care, but also, taking time to really, I don't know, really kind of dive deep and kind of have a moment with yourself. And I think that that's really important. So I think, don't be afraid of that. And also there's nothing, I mean, I don't know, great conversation. That's been something I've really been cherishing is getting to talk to a lot of my friends that some friends I haven't talked to in years. So I think that that's important.
It's such great advice. And, that's what we had, a really great conversation. Thank you so much for today. You're such a champ. And yeah, I can't wait to see you when I'm back in LA, and stay safe. And yeah, keep your YouTube channel going. Yeah.
I'm going to try. I'll be on Instagram.
Okay. Big kiss, Colton. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.